Good morning or evening, friends. This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming, and I want to talk to you about Street Fighter 6. These are some of the things that I was hoping for Season 2, and I was working on the list and trying to get my gripes out because I'm sure you guys have seen, anybody who's been watching this channel has seen me be relatively consistently critical of Mortal Kombat 1. You don't see a lot of Mortal Kombat 1 content on this channel as of late. I think I enjoy playing the game, but not a lot. At a certain point, I feel like it's just not for me. When I get into it, it's kind of like Mortal Kombat 1 feels like going to the gym, where once I get there, okay, I can work on this. What can we do here? Okay, this is kind of good. We can focus on this, that kind of thing. But when I'm not playing Mortal Kombat 1, I have no real incentive to play Mortal Kombat 1. I just don't enjoy the game that much. However, I've been a little bit critical of them in ways that maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but definitely ways that because I don't think I've lied on anything, but definitely in ways that I was not critical on Street Fighter 6. And the main reason for that is with Mortal Kombat 1, they were making active changes to the game as things were going along. And with Street Fighter 6, they were not making that many active changes. It was a little update here and there, a little update here and there, a little update here and there. Because I feel like between Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, and Tekken 8, we ended up with kind of three things. We ended up with Mortal Kombat 1 that I think changed a lot too much. We ended up with Street Fighter 6 that said we're not changing at all until after we hit our goal of 1 year. 15 unique attacks. I can do this. It's a unique attack, right? That count? Category, projectiles, tackles, etc. What? Is that not what I did? Does that work? Nope. I don't know what that is. How's that? Unique attack? No! I'm sorry, I didn't even do that. No! No! I never use the escape thing. Once you've attempted to escape, you will no longer obtain experience. I don't think I've ever used that. Unless I had to on something. Anyway. Mortal Kombat changed very quickly, and I think they got a lot of flack early on because they changed things so quickly and people were still trying to settle with the game. Tekken 8, not quite as much. They've been a little bit slower with their changes. But they have changed based off the whim of the communities that are playing it. And then Street Fighter 6, for the most part, did not change anything until until they hit their year mark, which is something they said they wanted to do. They said they wanted to go a full year. And to me, I think it's important because that's something that I think people said they want but did not really think about. People have been saying for years, I miss the days when the game would just come out and it'd be complete and we didn't have to do this. Now the people just they put in bugs and all this kind of stuff. Well, when Street Fighter 6 came out, it was a pretty complete game. There wasn't much they had to do with it. There were some arguments about balance, but there really wasn't a whole lot they had to do regarding this game. It was basically everything it needed to be. It wasn't until later where people started complaining that there weren't updates. And the reason they were complaining there weren't updates is because there weren't significant updates. They actually have been updating this game quite a bit. And they've updated a lot of things you can do. For example, when I played Street Fighter 6, this is one of the few games that allow you to do something like this, because they always say, well, there's not a lot of content in Street Fighter 6. That is an outright lie. There's plenty of content in Street Fighter 6. It's just content that you don't want. And that's what's important. For example, I have Street Fighter 6. I have World Tour, I've got Battle Hub, I've got Fighting Ground. I think World Tour is great. World Tour allows you to go around and build your character up and change how they look and all this kind of stuff. You have all these recipes, you have all these outfits, all that kind of stuff. A lot of emphasis was placed on World Tour in Season 1. Most of the things that you get are for your avatar. Well, I won't say World Tour, but on your avatar and things like that for Season 1. Most of the updates that you got were from there. Even when they gave you something like this through Battle Hub, they have these little stores off to the side. And the majority of the stuff in the store is how to spend things to get to your avatar, get your avatar up. Are we back? Oh, we have a voter? If it floats your boat, get out there and vote. Subject, your top tier. My top tier? My top tier what? Hang on, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting this. Is it just who's my... I guess it's just people that I like top tier. Can I vote for more than one? Because I do like Lucia. Let's find somebody I know I love first. And we'll go with that. Who? Lee? Yo! I also like Laura. Mike Bison? Alright. So let's find somebody we know we like and go there. I do like Akira, Adon, or somebody we know we love in case there's just one. And that's going to go with, and we'll get more into this later, Elena. I love Elena. Complete your voting. You won't be able to change your choice during the event. Oh, okay. So, do I like Elena more than I like her? I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting this, guys. Matter of fact, I'm thrown off. I don't know if I want to do this now or not. We're going to do this now. We'll do it live. Q, Sawada, Oni. I really liked Oni. I think I like Elena more than I like Oni. I do like Akuma. I like Code. I love Sagat. I like JP. I don't know if I love JP. Maybe is Elena my favorite character in Street Fighter? She might be, guys. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it might be the case. Falk, I like Falk. I like Thong. Oh wait, I do like Hakan. But I don't know that I like Hakan more than I like Elena. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna go Elena. That surprises me, actually. As far as like somebody I just get behind, I think it'd probably be Elena. We'll go with that. Won't be able to change it during the event. Cast one vote. Voting confirmed. If you're looking to toss a little more support to your fave, we're currently accepting additional votes. Don't forget that frequent voters are awarded gifts to keep it. Oh, okay. So I can keep voting each time. Okay. I made that much harder than it needed to be. There's a street voter waiting for you. 500 votes. Ooh. Aki. Oh, that's neat. Surprised Aki's that high. Anyway, so you sorry, I wasn't expecting that. So you get this stuff where you can come in and get all these cute items for your avatar, and kind of go nuts on that. That's all well and good. That's all great. Ooh, I do like this though. Right now I have the avatar that I want just because I'm trying to do Raging Demon, and I think it's funny to do it with like a ninja outfit. But all this is here if this is something that you're wanting to play. It's all here. It's all available, right? Even Extreme Battle that nobody plays. I very rarely see anybody play it, but this is here. There's content right there, and people complain there's not enough content in the game. In addition, you got all these other games. I'm just gonna go over here and play Savage Bees. What's Savage Bees? Don't know. Never played it. But I hop in, and all of a sudden I'm playing a game. And this is something that not many games have available. You got stuff. Like, there's a lot of content. And what's best is some of this content is available even outside of the game. I can go out and get my own. It's going to crush me? No, okay. Okay, it can shoot, though. I can go out and if I do a battle pass or something, I might be able to pick up Savage Bees and just play Savage Bees whenever I want to. So there's content in the game. They have given plenty of reasons to play. People don't like the content because what they really want are costumes. They really want reasons to play Street Fighter 6. But to say that the game has no content is just untrue. What did I do? Did I just blow something up? Is that what that does? Is it? I guess so. I don't know. Anyway, there are these things here. And it's not just ambiguous games like Savage Bees that I've never played or heard of in my life. There are also a lot of really cool games like, I don't mean to say Savage Bees is not cool, but, a lot of Capcom classic games are here. For example, I've picked up a couple of games, I think. Game Center. So I've got Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I've got Sidearms, and I've got Legendary Wings. Could have had more, but these are what I have. That's fine to me, that I can just pick up and play Street Fighter 2 if I want to. I've got this music thing. They finally updated the music thing where you can play it around instead of just having to be right there. You got cutscenes for characters. You got incredible amount of art. There's a lot of content inside of this game. And a lot of people will argue that there isn't good content in the game. I disagree. I think the game is very content dense. It's just a lot of stuff that people don't want, because what people really want is to be rewarded so that when they play the actual meat of the game, it's more exciting for them. And that, I think, is the problem. I don't think we necessarily have that locked down. What I would do, now that we have a lot of these shops, or we have costumes for everybody, we got colors for everybody, that kind of thing, I would move stuff like these colors, put that as some of the unlockable stuff in World Tour mode. So when you start walking around and you do a match, instead of giving you a color, an option to palette swap something, a shirt for your avatar to change it from yellow to black or black to yellow or whatever, instead of doing that, why don't you give us color, Manon color number 6? So right now, I can go get Manon color number 6 by, beating Manon in World Tour mode and using only command throws. That's cool. That gives me incentive to go into your World Tour mode and explore that world. It gives me incentive to be on the game. It gives me incentive to continue playing. That's something I think they should do for World Tour mode. And I would also lower the price of your fighter coins, man. Ugh. I don't know if it's going to show too much. Let's see if it shows too much. Doesn't look like it. $5 for 250 coins, right? So, by that, each palette swap is about $1. No. Yeah, about $1. The 5 times 5 is 25, so. And these are 50 a piece, just the palette swap. Each costume, right now, on sale, costs you about $5. That's too much, man. That's too much. You get the colors with it. That's fine. But the colors should come with the costume. Or make it easy for me to get the colors. Don't make it where I have to pay you for that. You don't have to fleece people based off that. I firmly believe that if you gave people costumes and you gave them the colors that they needed, and you continue to do stuff like this, you made your avatar, your World Tour mode and stuff like that a little bit stronger, your Battle Hub a little bit stronger, even though I really like Battle Hub, and then you charge people for stuff like this, I think you'd make pretty good money. If you charge them for stuff like this, battle music bundles that you can play in and out of game, I think you get some money. This stuff right here, here's your Challenger stuff, that's still wild. But here's your Challenger stuff, and that pops up, you want to charge for that, I think you'd make some money. But to try to get it all on the back of these costumes, I think you're going to have more people who don't. Excuse me. More people who don't than do. Because the only costumes that I've picked up so far are the ones that came with the Season 1 pass. That simple. Or the ones that I got specifically from Battle Hub. I think I may have bought one with the money that I got from Legendary Mode. And that's the other thing. Dude, if I paid for Legendary Mode, do not kneecap me, or not Legendary Mode, but the Legendary Edition of the game, or the, Special Edition of the game, whatever. Don't give me just level or the full alternate costumes for the new characters. Give me it for everybody. I paid you, a pretty good chunk of it for that, man. That's weird. I just feel like that's more money grabbing than it needs to be. Anyway, I say that to say this. I'm still excited. I want to hate on the game. I think the gameplay is great. I really do gameplay. When I sit down and play Street Fighter, I have a wonderful time playing Street Fighter. It makes me want to get better. It makes me want to play more people. It makes me enjoy the game. And then there's this. Little did I know that Season 2 was on the way. And so first we got this. And I thought this was neat. I thought this was super duper dope. Just the setup. I really enjoyed it. Up to that point, I thought it was Ken for a minute, even though now that I look at it, they did have that belt buckle at the beginning, so I should have known. But here you are. We're getting Terry from Fatal Fury, which is funny because the more I think about Terry from Fatal Fury and his moveset, I think it translates to this game very well. Mai kinda as well. And I'm really interested to see how they do their level 2s and level 3s, because Street Fighter is a very good looking game. When they mentioned Elena, I got excited. Again, I really like Elena. I think Elena is one of the cooler characters they have. And I like the costume update right there too. But I'm also a big fan of Bison. For me, it was Tuesday. I imagine they're going to announce Bison to be playable very shortly after EVO, since it's summer. And that would be the best EVO announcement, to just be like, Bison available now. That kind of thing. Ooh, sales back. Cool. And then you have this. And this is something that I wanted to see, and I'm going to try to chop it up a little bit. That's pretty dope. So that's going to be World Tour. I wish the voice was a little bit better, I think.
Do I resemble this man you call Bison?
But I don't know.
I shall take that name for myself.
Character model's great. So I'm interested in that. He's got this move with like a blue hand, or something like that. It looks like there's 3 different versions. Or maybe it's not a move, maybe it's certain types of moves that are imbued with the attack or whatever. But if you watch, it puts the little blue thing or purple thing on your opponent that then explodes and puts your opponent into float state when it explodes. I think that's great. I think the redesign right here on just this standard costume is fantastic. Bison is supposedly dead, but he's got all these clone machines everywhere. So it's cool that a doll would pop up. An old, scraggly looking doll would pop up and be like, well, I'll take on the mantle of being Bison. If that's the name I am, that's fine. But also, I have to control whatever this power is. It's so strong. And then you got a very nice classic design. That's an amazing classic design. And because he has this little living bomb type thing, these combos are going to be nutty. These combos that Bison have is going to be nutty. I just don't know if you can detonate it yourself, or if it's going to be something that's only timing based. I like this. Boom. Knee Press Nightmare has a EX Knee Press Nightmare has a knockup now. That's pretty dope. That's target combo in the air. OTG also from EX Knee Press Nightmare. EX Head Stomp. And just looking like a boss. Looking like a boss character. So I would imagine somewhere what I would do if I were Capcom. If I were a Capcom. What I would do is do another giant attack thing. And I would set it up for the week of EVO. And maybe let it go a little further past the week of EVO, so that people at EVO that are training for EVO can play it then. And and then release Bison either that next week or the week after. I think that would be outstanding. Just so you can play like super godlike Bison that's going to destroy you and input read you and make you cry like Akuma made me cry. God, he made me cry. Anyway, I think that will be good. I think the future is bright for Street Fighter based off of this. I think they have a lot of good things they can do. And I'm excited to play more because, again, I just enjoy the game itself. The game Street Fighter 6, if they stripped away everything else and it was just Fighting Ground, and you just got it in there and played, I would be perfectly fine with that. I enjoy this game that much. But we got all this other stuff too. And I would really like for Capcom to find better ways to integrate these into this. I think that would be dope. Don't help us to pay for, I think people are happy to pay for stuff that doesn't matter as long as it's reasonably priced. You have to remember that this is a full price game that you're asking for. And so when you then add your extras at like basically premium prices, it becomes a bit of a problem. I know you're following things like Overwatch and League of Legends and that type of thing, but Overwatch is now, it wasn't before, but Overwatch is now basically free to play. League of Legends is basically free to play. Most of the things you pay for are getting new characters, getting new costumes, that type of thing. And I think you would be fine with that if you didn't have that initial barrier of entry. If you had said, like, if this was a free-to-play game, just all the way up, and you had said, hey, $20, and you get Bison, and all 3 of his costumes, and all of his palette swaps, and the stage he comes with, and all that kind of stuff, people would pay that. I think people would absolutely pay that if it was free to play. But since they've paid $60 and we're going to have to pay to get Bison anyway, I just think you should, especially if they do the season pass, I just think you should do that. Now, that's the scary thing. That's what we don't know as well. Season 2 has been announced, but the season pass details have not been announced. And I really think, Capcom, if you can hear me, I don't know if you pay attention to this channel. I'm sure you don't. Oh, wait. It is here. Oh, I guess we can see. Or is it here? See, this is what's scary here. We can already see it's going to be scary. There's a year 2 character pass, which is probably going to be, a bundle containing 4 additional characters along with the items for them. I don't know what that means entirely, but that's just 4. And then you have the additional Ultimate Pass, and it basically says the same thing. There's not a release timing, and I'm betting when we get in here, there is pricing. So you're asking us to pay 4 additional characters, 4 additional character colors, outfit 1, colors 3 through 10. So we don't get outfits 2 or 3 with that. We're only getting outfit 1 in colors. So you're basically charging us about what? A little over $10 a character, because it's $50 for that. Or if we do this, it's $30. So what's the difference? 4 additional characters, 4 additional character colors, outfits 3 through 10, and this is at $30. And this is more reasonable. Like $30 is way more reasonable than $50. So I don't know what the Ultimate Pass is supposedly holding that. Because that's not... I don't see what that is. So now I'm going to wait. I would have bought it right now. But now I'm going to wait because I don't know. Oh, wait, here we go. Ultimate Pass. So you do get all costumes, additional stages, drive tickets. Instead of drive tickets, you should have given fight money. Additional content, that kind of thing. It's not terrible. But $60 for that, $50 for that, you're basically asking us to rebuy the game for 4 characters. And that's something we got to think about. And again, I don't get no fight money with that, bro. Does this just give you the 4 characters without the costumes? 4 additional characters, 4 additional character colors, 4,200 drag tickets. unless they're going to start making these costumes also purchasable with fight money, they got to do something better with the fight money, because I don't think the fight money is as important as that important. Anyway, I would like to see both of these down by about $10. To be honest with you, both of these packets I would like to see down by $10. $39.99 for the Ultimate Pass and $19.99 for the other one. I agree. I'm one of the people who doesn't mind paying, because I think the artists should get paid for their work. They are developing new characters. They're developing more into this game. I would like to see them get rewarded for it, but I also don't want it to be. I don't want it to gouge the player. I want the player to be able to enjoy without having to, basically put out a mortgage so they can play more Street Fighter. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too harsh on it. That's my biggest problem with Capcom right now. As much as I love the game, as much as I want to support the game, I feel like they are the business practice for Capcom is driving a wedge between the player base and the company. And I don't want that to happen. I want everybody, and I know they got to get paid at some point. There has to be some kind of money that they get. It cannot be that they just do all this work for free. I get that. I'm not the kind of person that thinks that once you buy the game, every DLC thing should be free or anything like that. I'm fine paying for it, but $30 for 4 characters, I don't know. That's kind of reasonable, I guess. $30 would be about $7 a character. Does it get the stages too? You don't get the stages. I don't know. $30 for this, you're paying about $7 for a character and all of their colors, which I don't think the colors should be valued as highly as they are, but clearly they are. The drive tickets don't quite mean as much to me, but I can understand they may for somebody else. I would like to see that down to $20. And I would like to see the Ultimate Pass down to $39 or so. And so I may wait on it just to kind of see. I don't know. I imagine around Christmas or so there may be a reduction, but by that point you've missed a lot. I guess I could do that. I could play rentals until they go a sale or something. I don't know. I wish they wouldn't do it quite the way they're doing it. But, I mean, inflation, the price of everything has gone up, so I guess I can't blame them too much. I don't know. Clearly I have a decision to make as to what I'm going to do. But I do want to support them. I am hype about the season pass. I want to see more and more and more and more. I just wish it wasn't being presented in quite the same way that it is. What game are they giving right now? Yeah, I don't really care about that one. Don't really care about that one, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'd like to see a little bit. I'd like to see a little bit more, something a little bit more streamlined. I don't know. Maybe this is a good year to do the first anniversary and get some fight money that way. But see, that's the thing here. Even then, if you're paying for the premium pass, you can get fight money by just playing the game. But you got to play. Yeah, you got to play a pretty good bit to get there, which I don't have a problem with. But what if some of this was up here? What if you had all these spaces also on the top spaces, and you have the amount of points you get for each one? So even if you're playing for free, because you're out there playing our game, keeping the number count up, keeping people's eyes on the game, competition, all that type of thing, keeping the servers populated so people have people to play against and that type of thing, you still get rewarded these potential things you're getting. There should be an easier way to get fight money instead of just paying it. I think that would be good. Because right now, even if I buy an Ultimate Pass, the Ultimate Pass, I'm still not getting any fight money. I'm just getting the drive tickets. I don't know if I like that. Anyway, I don't want to rant too much. Kudos on what I think to be I'd say about a 85 to 90 rank year. Like I think it's a B plus to A. I'm very interested to see season 2 and what all they're going to do. I'd like to see better story, more from the story, but I understand if basically all we get is just character stuff. I get that too. That's fine. Love to see a few more options that don't involve people paying as much money into the game that they've already bought and paid for. I'd like to see more options for that. And do this though. Do this. These rental tickets that I don't use. Can I do something where when I max out of rental tickets, every time they offer me more rental tickets, I get like 5 fight coins? How about that? Because y'all really love giving these rental tickets. And if you want me to buy these season passes, then stop telling me that you're going to give me rental tickets that are just going to be discarded. You're going to reward me with rental tickets on things that are just going to be discarded because I already have the character. Just saying. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Thanks for watching if you did. If you got this far, you're an awesome person. I appreciate you, and I'd give you a hug if you were here, but you're not. But if you are here, I'm going to give you a hug. I'll find you. I will find you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace out.